Hi, good evening, folks. In this video, we're going to take a look at Kyle Okposo and Jeff Skinner at potential buyouts. Let's look at the numbers and see if anything makes sense of it whatsoever. Coming up. Okay, so I'm going to throw up a number here on the screen in a sec, and I guess you've all heard about the Parise and Suter buyouts today. And if you look, you're going to see just how killed they're going to get for like not next year, but the year after. Well, I'm going to get back to that in a few minutes, but they are going to hurt for about 3 years, okay? All right, let's look at, first I'm going to put up Kyle Okposo. Here's the numbers. And as you can see, he has 2 years left. His cap hit, of course, is $6 million a year, if you look at initial cap hit. And if you look at cash that's owed to him, you'll see the initial base salary, and you will see signing bonus and buyout cost for the owner. Okay, that's for the owner. Now, what's important for us as fans, way over on the right, the cap hit, guys. Take a look. If we bought out Okposo, next year, the cap hit would still be $5 million. Then year number 2, $3 million. Year number 3, $1 million. And year number 4, $1 million again. So we would have 5, 3, 1, and 1 instead of 6 and 6. This is why I believe it's really maybe not worth it 100% to really do this. I could understand why, as an owner, he'd want to save a few $1 million though. That I would understand 100% if he does it, you know? So if we do go that route and we do buy out Okposo, it's not the biggest problem in the world. It's really, really not at this point now. You know what I mean? We're looking at 4 years of his name, and the last 2 are 1 million, 1 million. We probably would even forget when we're looking at cap friendly that it's even there. And this is why I think we're going to try and do something with Seattle with Okposo, like the rumors are going around. We'll see, you know. I think we could maybe do something, and they would maybe take on the contract for 2 years if we give them something back, you know. So we'll see. That's up in the air. Now, the difficult one, Jeff Skinner. All right, take a look at these numbers here. All right, you see how confusing that gets. I've got the computer in front of me while you guys are looking at this too. I mean, take a look at this, guys. Take a look at the top. Years remaining 6. Buyout length 12 years. I mean, good Lord. You know, this is brutal to say the least, you know. The annual cost of a buyout on the right side on the top column, $2.427 million a year for 12 years. We are committed to that number, no matter what. That would be a cap hit of 12 years it would cost. Sorry, not 12 years. It would be a buyout cost for the owner of $2.472 per year for the next dozen years. Now, look at the cap hits, guys. On the right side again. Doesn't look so bad for next year, eh? 1.42, but look at the year after. 8.9. A full cap hit. Another full Skinner cap hit right there. Then year number 3 and 4, 1.42, 1.472, 1.472, just like the top, 1.472. Then we hit a few tough years again of 4.4 and 6.4, okay? So the first 6 years are balanced that way. Now, if you see the other 6 years after that, where the contract would have ended, that's where we start hitting the 2.472. If you look, 6 straight years of 2.472. And guys, honestly, we can't buy out Skinner. You know, like I just don't see how we can buy out this contract. I don't see how we can. I just don't see how we can. Do we want to be committed to a 12-year buyout cap-wise? I don't know. You know, like, what a mess. My God, Pagula's an idiot. You know, he never should have, like, forced this to happen. But as the rumors are, it wasn't bots, guys. It was Pagula that wanted this contract done. I don't know. You know, so this is a mess. We'll have to figure this one out. The best possible scenario, okay? The best possible scenario, guys. Best possible scenario is the next 2 years, Granato gets Skinner going. 35, 30 goals a year, and we trade him. That would be the best scenario. Best possible scenario for me. And yes, trade him. I don't care if he gets 40 goals again. Move him. If we can move that contract, get rid of it, please. The contracts like this are going to kill you. They're going to kill you long term. So, yeah. That's kind of where I stand with that. And again, 2/3 ratio, the buyout, you notice at the top. And yeah, we pay out 29.6, we save 14.8, and what a mess, you know. So that's a messy one. And Skinner, I just can't see us buying it out, guys. There's just no way. We can't buy out that contract. It's just we can't. Or we're going to look like the dumbest idiots in the NHL. We just can't. We'll have to suffer it out, I think, for now. We'll figure it out. I'm hoping he gets back on track. It's not Okposo, it's Skinner. Skinner could get back on track. Even if he becomes a 20, 25 goal man for 3-4 years, we'll be able to stomach this a lot better, believe me. So those are the two potential buyouts on the team, right? Now, I have a question to the league. I think it's a legitimate question. With the whole COVID-19 thing and the cap being frozen, how come they're not handing out a compliance buyout to each team? You know what I mean? Well, players can lock out a league and they're going to give you compliance buyouts, but if a health situation happens all over the planet, they don't. I don't get it. You know, they should give each team one compliance buyout, because a lot of general managers, folks, planned their economy, future economy, a certain way, right? They had planned on, you know, it going up by a certain percentage because it does the cap. Now it's not going to. There should be a compliance buyout. And again, I wanted to touch on Parise and Suter, folks. I'm going to close the video on this. Now, the Wild have opened up, for the record, we've heard about the Jack rumors to many, right? We've heard that one. But for the record now, folks, with these buyouts today, the Wild have opened up over $10 million in cap for next year. How much does Jack make again? I'm just saying, you know? So, something could be cooking over there, I'm just saying. Could be. Yeah, so that's kind of where that's at. I wanted to touch base on that. I don't see how we can buy out Skinner. I could see Okposo as a possibility. It is possible. Because the owner will want to save a few $1,000,000 in his pocket. I can't blame him for that. And it'll hurt the team about the same. It's not going to make any difference if we have Okposo in the lineup or not. It's really not at this point. It hasn't for a long time, right? So if we can maybe move him and we get hurt 1 year with the cap and then we're 3-1-1, I guess. But 10 of the 12 is still hit on the cap. It's something we as fans aren't crazy about, you know? Anyway, we'll see. They might move him in the offseason, and then we have one problem left, which is Skinner. And hopefully Skinner gets on track. Just saying. We'll leave it at that. All right, folks, that's it for this video. I will see you in the next one.